What's up, YouTube frogs? Over here on twitch.tv/Lawler, you guys are seeing a trend. We are trying to be consistent, not only with the content, but also with the consistency and the proficiency of making content on YouTube that's going over to Twitch. Either way, we're hanging out with chat. The community says what's up. And we're talking about something a little bit different today. For those that don't know, it got announced that the game we've all been waiting for, the first new game, new project from Psyonix, in Rocket League Sideswipe, their 2D gamer, where you have the ability to play on your phone. Shout outs to Blizzard saying, quote,
do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
just don't announce this at World Championships and people won't be upset. Either way, we're gonna be talking about Rocket League Sideswipe today because it is finally getting some more information. We're gonna pull up the blog post and take a peek at what's been going down. For those that do not know, Rocket League Sideswipe, and I'm gonna show it, is a 2D game. It's completely linear in the sense that the mechanics and stuff are still there. You have the ability to still do musties and flip resets and all that kind of stuff. A lot of the mechanics translate, but it's a much more simplified version of the game. It links to your Epic Games account. You can earn customizations. There's ranked, all that kind of stuff. And you guys should already know about this. Like, I did a video on this a while back covering it with alpha footage, which we'll show again in the video. But primarily what happened today, November 15th, when we're recording this, is they have the preseason. They have in the past allowed the OCE region a early look at this. They're trying to basically take a small market size and allow them to play the game ahead of time to test servers, stability, all that. It's basically like they're play testing with the small region in OCE. Makes sense. It's an easy way to do it without things blowing up. There's been a lot of conversation about this. I've talked about in numerous videos why mobile gaming is a really big deal. Not only is the revenue insanity, the amount of money that comes from mobile gaming is just through the roof, but it also could do a lot of things just in general for the grand scheme of things. I think about it for all the younger kids and even older that have cell phones, the ability to download this game for free and play Rocket League and then find out, oh shoot, I have a Switch, I have a console, I have a PC, whatever it may be. I have the ability to then go and play this full-blown version that we are all used to in Rocket League, the esport and everything else, and watch that translate across all platforms. I think it's a really big deal. I think having a mobile game is the only platform that Rocket League has not tackled yet, and the fact that it's coming on iOS and Android, obviously the preseason starting in OCE is a really big deal. So I think mobile gaming is a pretty big deal. As much as everybody jokes about it, and even I joke about it in the esports scene, it's hard to ignore that some of their world championships pull 4 or 5 million concurrent viewers. The revenue is in the billions of dollars. Supercell is projected to be worth like 2-point-some-odd billion or something ridiculous. There's a lot of profits to be had, and that profit allows them to then allocate that to other projects within Rocket League itself. So a lot of really cool things that this is doing. We're going to take a look at the blog post. It says preseason for the new free-to-play standalone mobile game from Psyonix is now live in OCE, worldwide, coming soon. They talked about this in their initial post that they plan to do this before the end of the 2021 year. I expect us all to be simultaneously pooping and playing Sideswipe by Christmas. Maybe Christmas 2021, we will all be playing Sideswipe on the toilet. I could see that being a thing. Either way, they said get charged up for Rocket League Sideswipe because preseason is going live today, beginning in OCE. Preseason will be rolling out in additional regions throughout November. So it looks like we won't even have to wait until then. Preseason is going to be coming very soon on other regions. What those regions are going to be, where they're going to be released, we'll have to find out. Obviously, they say stay tuned. There is a unique Twitter to Sideswipe for those that do not know. If you do not know, it's going to be twitter.com/RL Sideswipe. If you guys would like to stay up to date on Sideswipe specifically, they'll put out timings and updates and stuff. I'll keep you guys up to date too on the YouTubes and on chat here on Twitch. But preseason's going live. You can start unlocking customization items and learn your way around the game before season 1 launches this year. It takes me back to the very first day. I don't know the last time like I got that feeling instilled of like playing Rocket League, new mechanics. What's that like? It's not like anything I've ever played before. To me, the game itself though reminds me of, if you guys ever played slime volleyball back in the day, or like slime soccer way back, those old Flash games. I don't know how young you guys are, but those are the games that we played in like computer lab class and stuff to pass the time, or not a computer class, just basically in class instead of doing our homework. But those slime volleyball games and those slime soccer games are kind of what this reminds me of. Obviously, this is a little bit more polished and everything. For those that don't know as well, I've also talked about how there is a mobile clone of Rocket League that has like 3+ million downloads. Now we have an official version that also carries through to the rest of your Epic Games account. Whether we're going to see some pairings of cross-platform stuff, like if you compete and enter and do stuff on the mobile game, will that Sideswipe stuff transfer over to the main game? Some incentive stuff there could be pretty cool. I also hope they embed the Rocket League esports matches through Sideswipe, because then viewership will go to the moon, which is good for the esport. They do talk about hit the pitch like never before, fast-paced action arcade style from anywhere with intuitive controls or with a controller. If you Bluetooth and stuff, you can use a controller as well, which we're going to see some sweats, I expect, on the mobile version. Hit your boost to go faster, use it to get off the ground and into the air and pull off some amazing aerial maneuvers. Join private matches with friends or play competitive matches online with players around the world. Climb your way up the competitive ranks and even crack the worldwide leaderboard. Hang out in the menus, customize your own car. Fun fact, chat, Rocket League Mobile Sideswipe got a color slider before the main game. Fingers crossed, Unreal Engine 5 update brings us a color slider as compared to individual color boxes. We'll see if that ends up happening. They do state during the preseason, you have to log into your Epic Games account in order to play online matches. That way you can earn extra XP across Rocket League and Sideswipe. So if you guys are trying to level your rocket passes before the season ends on the 17th, I'm pretty sure you can get those oh so wonderful season 5 or season 4 rewards. You can do so by leveling your rocket pass by playing on Sideswipe. So that cross-platform things, something that I was talking about, it is looking like it's happening. Every time you level up in Sideswipe, you'll earn a quote bonus win in Rocket League. So that's pretty cool. So by playing Sideswipe, you can actually level up in Rocket League too. Once you win an online match in Rocket League, you'll get the extra XP for the bonus win. So if you're chilling, you're playing Sideswipe on your phone, you're vibing, you go into Rocket League, you play your first casual match, you get a bunch of bonus XP from the other game. That's why you need to link your two Epic accounts. Makes it pretty important. Bonus wins can also be earned for Sideswipe by playing Rocket League. So it is both ways. Playing Rocket League on PC carries over to Sideswipe, Sideswipe to PC. Pretty good stuff. We'll have more details on other ways Rocket League and Rocket League Sideswipe will cross over coming soon. So there is more plans. I think that's really important. It's also to bring people to both platforms. So that stuff is fantastic. It does also talk about how there's new soundtrack with electronic music from Monstercat, as always, their partner. And they have unique songs, fast-paced and upbeat, featuring new singles from the chiptune pop band, I can't pronounce that, and more fan favorites. Check out the full list. So they got a bunch of different songs that are coming as well. So the big things to take away from this is I have like tutorial stuff showing in the background from the alpha footage. I'm sure Wojtek has been putting a bunch of stuff otherwise. Big things to take away is obviously it is in OCE for the preseason right now. Ranked and stuff and everything is good. Link your Epic Games account. That way, if you play Sideswipe, it'll also carry over to your Psionics page as well. You do have the ability to use a controller, which I think is pretty awesome. And then the other side of things too is just ultimately that other regions are going to become available as this month progresses. So we are in the middle of November already. It is officially the halfway point on the 15th when this is being recorded. Surprised this is not a live recording. I apologize. But I mean, for people on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/LAWL. Come hang out with us. But the ability to not only earn rewards and stuff otherwise, and there's more features coming, but then the fact that other regions, not just OCE, are going to be able to get into the preseason as things roll out, kind of carries over the point. Small market example, make sure that server stress and everything is handled correctly, because this is the first full-blown game since Rocket League that Psionics is putting out. So I'm curious on how this is going to allocate time and stuff, because once they get this rolling out, that's one more project they've got to take care of. So there's some pretty interesting things on if this is going to free up some time to work on the Unreal Engine 5 update or what they're doing. But the dev team is going hard, and the benefit of pulling in more revenue from the mobile game should free up, allow some different hires and a bunch of other stuff. So Rocket League ecosystem to the moon, chat. A lot of really good stuff happening. Even though it may not be directly to the game, and I think that, yes, the rewards stink and there's a lot of meh happening in the game itself, I do feel that by creating this foundation or this base level on every platform, tackling it from every angle, long-term will really benefit the Rocket League ecosystem as a whole, whether it be the esports scene or otherwise. The more people, the more fans, the more eyes on the game, the more it's going to grow. So you may see an influx. You may also see Lawler with the secondary channel just for Sideswipe, honestly. I've been looking for a mobile game to play and get goated at. Maybe my old man self can go and compete competitively in Sideswipe. We'll see. And if not, I'll probably be bigger than everybody there. So we'll take that too. Either way, chat, that is going to wrap it up for this video. A bunch of questions hopefully answered about Sideswipe. There's a lot of things going on, but the fact that we've been waiting now for quite a while, I think since like February, March was the initial talks of it, and then like the hints that they had in the lawsuit. but there's a lot of cool things I think that are coming that are going to be able to give us information. But the fact that it's finally here, they said by the end of 2021, they're living up to that promise. They've got more details on it and even more rolling out here soon. I'm excited for it. I'm actually pretty pumped about this, even though I'm not a mobile gamer. So with that said, if you guys do have any additional questions about Sideswipe or just for me in general, you can either ask them in the comments down below or on any of our Sunday videos when I do Q&A Sundays. But that's going to do it for me. Shout outs to chat for putting up with my nonsense and hanging out with us and adding some interesting thoughts on the whole thing. Fingers crossed for everybody in Australia who's trying to get downloads going. But that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys do enjoy the content, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.